Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'll be doing some cleaning here tonight. So I had a friend who dropped off some dusty, crusty old LJNs in there, a couple of valuable ones in here. However, they have a coating of dirt on them. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean these bad boys up, and then I'm going to sell them for him. So what I've done is I've got my utility sink, and I'm going to add some dish soap. That way I got a couple new tats. So basically just using plain old dish soap, put it in there. Let's get some bubble action going. And I'm basically just running all hot water into it. And so it's pretty easy. You're just going to take them and you're going to set them in there. So these have been sitting in a bucket for a while. So I'm going to put a few of these guys in here, and you can see how dirty Hot Rod is. And poor Liz, she looks pretty good though, not being creepy, but like her makeup is really intact. And for the most part, other than that part, again, these were not mine. She looks pretty good. Now there's a JYD with a chain, but I'm going to take his chain off. Here's a Heenan with no scrolls, which is a little bit more rare of the two. And I don't know who else. Oh, let's do Greg the Hammer, because he is filthy. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have him sit in here for a little while, maybe an hour or so, and then I'll come back with my brush here and we'll see how well they clean up. Okay, so these guys have been sitting in here for about an hour, I think. And so what I'm going to do is just strain the water out. Actually, no, I won't do that. What I'm going to do is I'll grab my little brushes and I'm going to show you what'll work. So he didn't get clean just by himself, but as you can see, I can rub off that dirt. And so I'm going to take a gentle brush and just wipe them down. I don't really have a mount that I can... maybe I could just put it in front of me and see how this does. So we'll give it a try like this. Alright, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this little brush, I don't know, sponge I suppose. It's got some pretty nice light bristles on it, not bristles, I guess. God, I don't even know what I'm talking about. But it's pretty soft is what I'm trying to get at. So that way I'm not scratching up his paint or anything. And I'm just trying to get him as clean as I can. And then the obvious problem is going to be, and you can see him there, it's pretty clean. That he's got some crevices. So that's where I'm going to pull out a toothbrush. I thought I had one down here, but apparently I didn't bring one. And so I will do that. But you're basically just giving them a good coating to get clean off it and see what else you got to work with. So it doesn't hurt it to keep them in the water a little bit longer too. Let's pull out the White Ref. Pretty gross, but it's not going to take long. To be able to see what's underneath it. Again, I had a little more handiness to me and intelligence, I guess. I would have my toothbrush with me, but now you can see he's going to clean up really well. He doesn't have a lot of paint loss. He's got a little bit on his head, but it's just such a thick coating of dust and grime that he's got on him. But you're just trying to loosen the stuff up and get it off gently enough that you're not going to damage the paint. So see, his arm came off pretty well, but that's the original color rubber, and that's what the rubber is underneath, in case you didn't know. But you don't want to get anything too hard on it. Like, I could use this sponge, because it's not too bad. But I just want to be careful, because I don't want to damage that paint, because you're losing paint value if it ends up taking any of that paint off. But this one's working pretty well. But honestly, I think I'm going to have these guys just stay in this overnight and see if we can get anything else broken up off of the body. So not too bad, but obviously got a little more work to do. And, you know, if you want to get the value out of these, then you're going to take your time on it. All right, so here's the plan. I put in some more hot water earlier today. They've been soaking for a while. So put a couple new guys in. I'm going to find my original guys that I dropped in there. I think they're at the front. Maybe. All right, there's Liz. Oop, bye, Liz. And where's my money, guys? Referee. There he is. There's my ref. So I cleaned up pretty well just by soaking, but if you look closely, he's got some dirt that needs to get scrubbed out, and that's the plan today. I've got a light bristle toothbrush, and we'll see how that goes. Pull out Jake somewhere in here too, and I'll show you what they're going to look like in a little bit. All right, so here they are after their bath. So again, it really doesn't take that much. I know more people put extra effort into it, but really don't need anything more than some warm water, dish soap, and a nice soft brush to get these guys all cleaned up. And these will all be for sale, so I'm just glad I was able to get a chance to bring them back to life. Somebody else can enjoy these. All right, here we go. Here is one more bonus shot for everybody. And you had the originals back there at the end, but then I want to show you what I got done with everybody else. They all cleaned up pretty well. You got Nikolai Volkov back there. His red really pops, and so does his yellow letters. You can see actually the bleed over from the original paint there. And then this one's a keeper here is Junkyard Dog. He's got his original chain on it, which I don't have one of those. And his paint is pretty spectacular, so that's a real nice keeper there. Now, this is the tried and true method of dish soap, hot water, let them soak, and then use the little toothbrush, and it gets them off for the most part. Now, if you have flesh that has some spots on it like him, these will all come off clean. I recommend using nail polish remover and a Q-tip, and that'll get all of that clean there. Now, do not use it on the paint, because if you do it on the paint, then the paint will actually come off. So don't do that on this part here. That's just, I mean, it's kind of ingrained in there. It's not going to come off, but otherwise not too bad. So now this is the official end of this video. Thanks for watching.